Oke, malam guys. Kita akan main Efootball lagi. Gimana sih? Sebentar. Oke. Oke, langsung aja lah. Karena divisi minggu depan mau reset. Harus dimainkan ini. Wah, jelek banget ya. Lima match terakhir, astaga. Rating 1693. Pemain. Oke. Kita saja langsung gas. Buka yang saya 10. Sabar bang, sabar. Gue udah selesai belum ya? 10-10-nya gue lupa kayaknya. Coba lihat abis ini deh. Dapat terus, astaga. Nah, buka langsung mendingan tapi ya. Langsung 10 ya. Gue ID lain gue buka langsung 5 zong. Sama aja zong. Sevan destroy. Buset, dikasih pilihannya Jerat dong, Jerat. Tapi kalau pilihan cuman itu, ya mendingan dapat kartu yang baru lah. Jerat dong, Jerat. Perlu Jerat kayaknya ya. Taruh tengah sini, mantap padahal. Box to box lagi kan ya. Tapi udahlah. Susah guys. Dapatnya susah. Mudah-mudahan kita nggak lag dulu aja nih, yang penting nggak lag dulu.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Selangor have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, the obvious standout to today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defenses about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot.
Well, that is asking for trouble. He's had a shot!
Oke. Van Basten sebenarnya gila ya.
When a player of his caliber can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again. Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
Nggak kelihatan sih kan.
Already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Aduh,
Space for him to turn and look. Shin to shin, bicep to
Good tackle,
bicep,
good
and he
tackle.
wins out. And we have our very first corner.
Indahnya itu.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Tren tuh gila ya.
Out for a throw.
Tren itu nggak ada skill apa-apa tapi umpannya gila.
Nicely weighted ball. Upamecano kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Aduh.
This is a promising build-up.
Let's go,
Sharp little
Kafu.
ball here. He's found a way through. Cross goes
Kosong
in
nih.
there.
As.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Van Basten gets flagged offside. And here's Van Basten. Alexander-Arnold
Kurang ajar
charging
nggak?
forward, the ball at his feet.
Ay.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Persib Bandung currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball.
Dayo. Upamecano. Awesome.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Tapi pilihannya
very,
bagus,
very good.
tendang.
You can't ask for much more than that.
Kiper nggak jelek amat nih. Siapa nih? Nggak jelas nih. Unai siapa?
Watkins gets it away. Persib Bandung has
Ambil
the
lah.
chance to go the other way. Oh, that's
Eko,
wonderful
Ibu.
alertness. He'll try from distance. Oh, that was precious close.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Rijkaard. Watkins. And here's Van Basten. Lovely bit of
Tolong
skill.
guys.
Persib Bandung leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. That's really well manoeuvred. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender
Sebisanya
who was
gue 3
ever so
orang dia.
determined. That looks a decent ball. And that is expertly dealt with. Batistuta. Tries to pass it through. Rijkaard cuts it out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's managed to gift it back.
Selangor always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Koeman. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Arnold, mantap.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shot, surely! And that's a tidy finish. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Lumayan Kafunya lah.
One
Kenceng.
sweeping move executed with deadly
Gak punya
efficiency.
kita back
Yeah,
kayak
when
Kafu.
you're hit on the
Kenceng.
counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Aduh, mati kan.
And Batistuta! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game.
Lagi jago-jagonya nih Unai siapa?
Otto goes short. Oh, that's nice. Rijkaard. Great vision. Upamecano deals with that comfortably. Beckenbauer makes the interception. And he cuts out the supply. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
Apa itu? Bukan gua gitu.
Oh, easy pickings there. Aims beyond the defence. Takes a shot! Hits it!
Bukan itu.
Really telling moment. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And here's Van Basten.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now, can they get him away? And it's Alexander Arnold. Piero. And here's Watkins. He is through here. And the whistle goes for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining
Gila,
half of
2 shot
football.
loh.
It's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It
Please
is
make
quite a
aware
game,
that smoking
breathless
is only
and
permitted
laced
in
with
designated
excitement.
areas
Well, I
within
think the
these
message from
grounds.
the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Percy Bento, and the shot! It's a goal! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Percy Bento now in a position far more desirable.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Apa sih? Gue umpan kah begitu? Jelek banget.
Vermi. Lookman. He has found a way through. He's found some space.
Yes, gila tinggal digituin doang.
Beckenbauer defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out
Bego.
whether that was brave
Gue mau
or a
balik
bit
kemana sih?
stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Serginho. Batistuta. And this is Del Piero. Now it's Del Piero. This ended up in no man's
Sit, nggak
land.
ada apain di sit sih.
Now it's Batistuta.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Probing pass. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Buset.
Oh no, he's got that wrong.
Unai Marrero.
Cafu.
Oh,
That's been cut out, well played. Costa Corta. Knocks it into space. Great ball and he's in here.
sit. Wah, kurang ajar sit.
Threads one in.
Gak pelanggar, kurang
Pass is
ajar.
intercepted. Ambitious ball here. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Rijkaard, who's set up one goal so far. Conte. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This
Tuh,
is
kurang
a
ajar ya.
formidable matchup.
Kayak kamu
Lookman. Now it's Watkins. Now it's Watkins. That looks a cracking ball. Decent chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And just like that, he is up and running at once. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give
Lukman
credit
nih
and fairness to the
kurang ya.
front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Dia malah attacking fullback semua dua-duanya. Buat main sundul-sundul nih, sundul-sundul. Super Sub Seva. Ay, lamanya.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Batistuta. Number 27,
So
Serginho.
changes a foot here,
Number
and from both
13,
sides.
Del Piero.
Tesib Bandung,
Number 16,
palpably stronger, better,
Rodri.
superior.
Number 12, Conte.
Tesib Bandung
Coming on the
perhaps
field.
contemplating their
Sip.
next change here.
Nggak pelanggaran apa sih?
Otto,
Number
oh,
10,
good read.
Messi.
That's great positioning.
Number
So good
11,
from
Buang
Otto just
saja.
loves to go forward whenever he can.
Gerrard. Number 8,
Played into space.
substitution.
Robertson receives it in a wide position. That is headed. Is having
Wih,
a shot!
Oli Watkins.
And the
Oh,
keeper
Oli
couldn't
Watkins.
hold it. And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Watkins really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
And now they can spring out of defence. Cafu.
Kafu.
Cafu.
Kencang
hurrying.
Kafu.
Great shot!
As.
Off the post.
Kafu mantap.
Get
Wah,
a
itu.
throw in. Rijkaard.
Kencang Kafunya, kencang banget.
Gerrard. Otto. That's Gerrard. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Tromeni gets on his bike and on the move. Now that's well seen too. Koeman, never out of the action for very long. And here's Mbappe. And here's Gerrard. Vermeer. Watkins. And the counter is on.
Aduh, Arnold bagus kalau kau. Aduh, offside udah aja.
There's the shot!
Nggak bisa cuy.
And he can
Oh.
thump it away. Raul. And he stands tall,
See, no,
impenetrable. Looking to play him in. And no, he's seen through all of that. Shevchenko
Awesome.
has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Messi. Looking for options for movement.
Kencang Kafu. Mantap loh Kafu.
And it's Koeman. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. Robertson. Well seen, you saw that coming. You read that really well and stopped it. And that interception was most necessary. That's great positioning. So good from him. Big chance! Well taken goal. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless. A class of their own. Pressure, what pressure? He feels
Super sub
none of
terpaksa
it.
Sevanya tuh
he
kayaknya
won the
statnya
jostle,
kurang, harus
and
jadi
it
super
was a
sub
very
ini.
good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And there goes the final whistle. Persib Bandung pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the match.
Nah, baru dapet nih 10. Kok 9 ya? Kok 8 coy? Oh iya memang 8. Kemarin udah gue buka ya. Tinggal 8. Hai, dikasihnya begini. Langsung buka. Berbato. Nelson. Kafu. Totti. Jerat. Box to box oh. Langsung guys ya, 8 ya. Tujuh, 8. Das. Gila, 8 kali gacha gak dikasih coy. Akun. Aduh, akun. Ini sama sekali gak dikasih ya. Wah, sama sekali gak dikasih. Wah, sudahlah. Dikasihnya cuma dari itu. Gila nih akun. Gas lagi aja. Untung aja nih akun kita buat nge-live ya. Kalau nggak males banget kita mainin nih. Untung kita nge-live-nya pakai yang ini nih. Aduh. Nikmati bang. Kita pakai yang ada lah. Lihat nih, Oli Watkins, Lukman ini kayaknya harus jadi, nggak tahu lah di mana nih. Kita nikmati yang ada, santai. Masih ada Shevchenko, Morientes yang ini kita pakai masih santai. Was. Ngeri. 3 SS, 2 CF. Kafu bertahan ya. 352 gue bisa nggak ya? Nggak bisa, jangan biasa aja. Gila, orang-orang sekarang Del Piero-nya blitz. Let's go lah. Makanya game Efootball gini nggak mungkin satu akun ya. Stres satu akun. Kecuali pakai duit ya. Free to play mah harus ada akun lain lah.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave.
Padahal sayapnya false nih.
Which envelops the team. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yeah, I don't think so too. The fans feel much the same way. Looking for the far post. And it's Lopez. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Fermin. Lu dikasih kesempatan Fermin.
Wants to go back.
Aduh asem.
Seedorf did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's found a way through. Rummenigge. Seedorf.
Pas.
Lookman. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Watkins. Lookman providing an outlet on that flank. Watkins. They've got a corner here. Persib Bandung with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, good block. That's another shot. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Kalau ada peluang gitu tolong dimaksimalkan dong guys.
You can feel it.
Looking for options for movement. Looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, sweet feet. That's very neat. And it's Koeman. He's going for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Koeman is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Corner number 3 coming up.
Capstam. Tinggi sekali cuy. Zlatan juga di situ.
Upamecano gets over and intercepts. And here's Van Basten. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's neat. Stan did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. The pass is intercepted. Oh, good spread. It's a promising position. That looks a good cross. Oh, shooting chance! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Pas, untung Unai. Nggak sia-sia lu Unai ini siapa lu? Aduh.
Great ball if he can get there.
Aduh, kena cuy.
Moran defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Watkins. Can he finish? And it's a goal! And there is your opener. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Mainnya nunggu bola-bola muntah dari kurang ajar dari selatan.
Have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the
Dorong
tempo of the
cuy,
game.
dorong
It's up to
cuy,
them to
dorong
manage it
cuy.
from here now.
Nicely aimed pass. Femi with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Van Basten. He's a sharp little ball here. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Good running, strong and purposeful. That's really well manoeuvred. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely spread. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Femi has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
40 minutes gone.
Orang-orang tolong dong.
That was not done well. That looks a decent ball. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And that is well cleared. Lookman going forward. And he's had it nicked away. Nice looking ball. Now it's
2
Hullett.
added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Alexander Arnold. And here's Van Basten.
Sit, kurang ajar sit dia sit.
Watkins. That's tidy. For Koeman. The referee has signalled for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And now,
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Special presentation
Really have
featuring
looked
our
very
guest
good in
performance today.
transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Persib Bandung are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Tries one from range. Well, now it's a race for the ball. That could spell trouble. Swings it. He's rising.
Ah,
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take
Oli,
any
Oli.
risks.
No, he's got that wrong. Cafu. And it's Lopez. Lopez. That's gone loose. That's a good ball out wide. Bullet.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Fermin. Back in possession and ready to go again. Rummenigge. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And a play for a throw. Turns back here, probably the best option. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross, oh, great leap! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Kafu, begitu
Is
Kafu.
offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And they win it back again.
Begitu. Sambil balik memang sih.
It's a cute ball. Across the quarter, promptly onto that, and that is that. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Koeman looking to provide the solidity his team so need. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Nggak cocok ya Lukman gitu.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Tries to play it through. Koeman. Seedorf was in no mood for any of that. Azar. And it's Seedorf. He's shifting through the gears here. Persib Bandung needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Sit.
Might be danger here. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Had too much room. It was one of those instances when desperate measures were called for, and it was a reckless lunge.
Akan Neymar selalu turun. Messi. Silva, let's go. Arsenal gimana? Arsenal gimana? Arsenal. Ada Arsenal nih. Wih, Arsenal 1-0.
Substitution for Arsenal.
So
Number
this
6,
to extend their lead.
Bullet. Number 10, Del Piero. Number 20, Hazard. Number 13, Seedorf. Coming on the field.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
No, that's been intercepted. Persib Bandung have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. He's picked his way through. Nicely weighted ball, and he's picked it up out wide. Showing good feet. Shevchenko running with the ball. And the finish!
Substitusi.
Oh, that is really good tenacity. Corner number 4 coming up here.
Seva, bulat yang mana nih? Bulat headernya Seva nih.
Robson getting this one clear. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Morientes going after that. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Varane looking to play him in. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
This is the time you need that pace.
Lumayan Seva, hari itu lumayan hari itu. Aduh asem.
Robson. And that will be the final act. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality. Absolutely.
Gila ya. 3-2-4-4 semua timnya pada gila-gila tim-tim musuh. Lukman. Unai Marrero. Oh, Sociedad.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So things are underway. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality.
Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Udah bang. Abang pak servis belum lihat nih. Udah gue gacha semuanya, zong. Gak dikasih. Yang dikasih cuman
Cafu, he has found a way through.
bukan ke situ cuy, bukan ke situ bang.
Kept his eye on it, and he's there. Koeman. And here's Watkins.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Gak dapet.
He's cut it out. Zanetti.
Smart assist,
Well, it's a
detected.
nice idea, but the
Smart assist
execution was
detected,
lacking.
smart assist.
Foot in. And here's Van Basten. This looks promising. Tries a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Watkins clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Waalaikumsalam Bang Azril. Oh, ada FA Cup semifinal City lawan Southampton 22. Pada nonton ya. Gue nanti highlight aja lah. Kita mendingan mainkan ini saja ya.
That has been knocked clear. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And this is Van Basten. Goes for a shot! Oh, he's just got under that.
Arsenal lawan Newcastle juga nih. Gila Arsenal Newcastle.
Need a replay on that one.
Bagus kayaknya. Nantilah. Siapa tahu orang pada nonton yang main yang nggak jago-jago gitu ya. Keras. Unai Marrero. Mungkin itu bagus Anda.
Have a good look at one another. There's a sharp little ball here, and he's a chance, surely! Tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
Lookman charging forward, the ball at his feet. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's fabulous.
Shit.
Stood up well to him there. Makalele did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Lookman. He's had it taken off him. Zanetti. Zanetti making good progress. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And he's forced to go back. Zanetti. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's got away.
Van Basten jadi pelan.
Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Manchester United are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get
Van
on it,
Basten yang
have a
maju
go,
dong
Peter,
Anda
try
tadi.
something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
Spread out to the left. Lookman, very much a player of the moment. Oh, he's found support out wide. And a header!
Let's go,
He's
Basten.
there, all right. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Persib Bandung have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Cross needs to be getting up there. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Kecil itu. Tanda paro. Kalah
If
tapi
you
gue.
have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And here's a right card. Looking tidy in possession here.
Kurang aja memang umpan kalau sempat assist tuh. Kurang ajar akunya lah.
It's a decent chance to counter attack.
Played into space. Lookman is in a really good position out wide.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Well, that is one way to stop him. The message is clear, none shall pass. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Zanetti, that's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Zanetti. Passing is crisp and sharp. Fermi looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Now it's Van Basten. That's going wide left.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's going to be disappointed with that. He's found a way through. And the shot's on here. Lookman.
Lukman, tenang aja Lukman.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the 1 goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Persib Bandung
With the
leading
owner
by
of the
1
blue
at the
car
break.
parked outside the stadium gate,
I think on the
kindly
whole the
remove
team
it, as
linked
it
up
is about
very
to be
well
towed
and has been
away.
organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Persib Bandung
Izin
just
siap-siap
ahead here
ngapain,
in the tight
Bang?
game.
Bang?
They are 1-0 to the good. Down to business again. Persib Bandung currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Out towards the flank. Aimed at the far side. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Rijkaard tries to clear. Ibrahimovic. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. And again they run up against stubborn defending.
Bego. Lukman
Ibrahimovic
tuh.
showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but
Ini
couldn't quite sort it out.
mau lari kalah lu Lukman.
Interception, his positioning was spot on.
Nanti habis ini Lukmannya
Is always looking to break
tidak enak
lines.
buat dimainkan.
Costa Corta. That's destined for the flank. And the counter is on. It's a good foot in there. Rijkaard. And here's Lewandowski. Looking here to chip it through. Nice interception, well timed. Team still separated by the game's only goal.
Oli.
Shifting through the gears here.
That's good play from him.
And here's Watkins.
Watkins really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Cafu. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that was asking for too much. So Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than
Bisa nih
adding to
Lukman.
it. It's all gone out
Gua yang nggak
negativity.
bisa main ya.
Played out wide. Makalele. And he's managed to get free. Nicely shaped
Let's
cross.
go Moreno. Morero siapa?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Watkins needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with a goal! Off the post!
Zanetti gets it clear.
Siap-siap turu asik. Monggo Bang, monggo. Besok Minggu nih. Harus turu nih, bangun pagi.
Substitution for Manchester
Ya makanya
United.
nih,
Number
gacha nggak
19,
dikasih-kasih.
Robert
Gimana gitu ya?
Lewandowski. Number 18,
That's a
Hazard.
really buccaneering run he's making.
Ibrahimovic. Number 15, Targets.
Crosses it in.
Number 2,
Should be the goalkeepers.
coming on
And
the
it is.
field. Number 10, Didier
Drogba.
Drogba.
Ya nggak dikasih loh itu.
Do have
Itu namanya nggak
options
dikasih kan?
available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Darwin Núñez. Number
Gila.
6, Gattuso.
And it's Hullet.
Number 11,
Excellent challenge there,
Vermaelen.
uncompromising.
Sit, sit,
Substitution.
And this is Drogba. And this is
sit,
Drogba.
sit.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling
Sit,
away, and
sit.
eventually things might change for you.
Ngasih ke gulit aja nggak bisa cuy. Bolong lagi cuy.
Now it's Drogba. Makaleli knocks it out wide. Now the delivery. Robertson. Morientes. He's picked his way. Shoots!
Cepat, 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 cepat. Udahlah, gue pakai begini aja lah ya. Morientes, cepat.
And that will surely go down as one of the
Cepat
easiest
gratisan.
goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Persik Bandung are doing very nicely, thank you.
Salah
Well,
sedikit
that's
aja
pretty
dong.
much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maju cuy.
Looking for the run. Oh, well measured. Good effort from distance. Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
And it's Robertson. Morientes. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's made its way to him. Oh, it's a great... And a chance! And it's in! Trauma at the death! Is there time for one more twist? And there goes the final whistle.
Gila, menangnya aja.
Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of...
Lukmannya jelek nih. Bukan jelek ya, gue nggak bisa pakai ya. Siapa nih penggantinya? Jack Grealish kah? Jack Grealish yuk. Ini nih kartu yang sangat susah untuk didapat. Jack Grealish. Apa Ronaldinho ya? Kylian Mbappe, lo nggak main kayaknya Kylian. Aduh, ini dia 3235. Selatan kulit Hazard. Wow. Cerat. Oh, nih orang cuman apa? Ngambil banner itu doang ya. Ngambil bannernya Azad. Gulit juga dapet nih. Gila dapetnya bagus-bagus loh. Virgil diambil. Arnold, Marrero, kipernya Marrero tuh. Udah.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're very much on the way now. Liverpool have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Lofted in.
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Ngapain lagi Bang Yus on this?
Searing and imperious.
It's a really smart movement, Peter.
Sudah di situ.
So a breakthrough already. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold proves just a little bit too strong.
Maju dong guys.
Plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Fermin gets into a good position. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Gerrard gets across to intercept that. Oh, they could break here. That looks a cracking ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That'll be a corner. Liverpool have their second corner now.
Nice.
No mistake. They are purring, truly purring.
Awesome.
Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Guardiola did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Hullet. Could move up a gear here. Has a look and place it forward.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's a threatening... Can he finish? And that's a good finish. Back within one. They have them in their sights again.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Persib Bandung cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Nicely aimed pass. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Looking for options for movement. Incoming delivery.
Shit.
Surely a foul, free kick.
Well,
Hard
talk
just
about
see.
being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Langsung langsung ditendang.
He'll fancy himself from here. And now as good a time as any to pull level. He's trying the shot. And what a big shot, a goal! Pull it. Oh, good-looking ball. To Messi. Guardiola is always looking to break lines. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. Hullet. Greenish. And it's Lopez. Koeman. And the counter is on. That's been slipped through. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, shooting chance! Gerrard. Can he spark a counter here? Serginho. He is through here.
Kafu kencang cuy.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. That's a sharp pass. Tries to play it through. Nicely intercepted. Just past the 40th minute mark. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so
Maju
determined.
guys. Guys susah guys.
Thinks about the shot. And that has
Guys
left
susah
him in a
guys.
heap. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Hullet.
2
Alexander-Arnold.
minutes has been
Swings it
indicated.
across.
Oh guys,
Cleared
tolong
without
guys.
hesitation.
Pasti kalah sebelum gue nih.
Now it's our big chance.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Serginho.
Oke guys, mantap.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
With the owner of
Either
the
side
blue
holding back
car
here.
parked
It
outside
has
the
been
stadium
quite a
gate,
half this.
kindly
I
remove
think
it
the
as it
message
is
from the
about to be
manager
turned
at
away.
half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Persib Bandung can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Nicely spread. Hullet providing an outlet on that flank. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
It's a promising position. Fermin. And that could well leave a mark. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Alexander-Arnold makes a move down the right.
Lari begitu dong, lari tuh langsung cus gitu.
For Messi. Persib Bandung needing a change of fortune here. And the pass is intercepted. Van Basten. Changes him with that pass. Koeman ventures forward. Great vision. This looks promising. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Watkins was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
The attendance for this match was 29,830.
Can they get him away? That's very neat.
Persib Bandung may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Gerrard, the man that is tenacity personified. Gerrard, he is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, he's not going to get any further than that. Cafu, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
Nah, bagus juga nih Grealish nih. Koinnya ditabung bang, rajin menabung kita.
Substitution.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho, he's found a way through, and the finish!
Bola muntahan. Cari bola muntah kan, nggak dikasih.
In with the challenge. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pressure stays on, it is a corner. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Alexander-Arnold. Half an hour gone in the second half. Guardiola. And it's Messi. Hazard. Oh, that's fabulous. That's good play. Serginho.
Yes.
And it's played in. Costa Curta tries to clear.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Messi!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's there to retrieve it. And Shevchenko. He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Pepe. Number 66, Alexander. Number 3.
Oh, we'd love to have another go at that.
Morientes is clearly gutted about that one, but he needs to shake it off
Number
and go
16,
again.
Marquinhos. Number 2, Hakimi. Number 23, Hernandez.
He won't be happy with that one.
Number 6, Thiago.
Koeman. They really do have to make something of this. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Person Van Dam really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Morientes knocks it into space. He's being urged to shoot.
Sit.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Hakimi, Gerrard. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Hazard. And that will be it. Perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Mundur lagi. Naik, mundur. Tapi rilisnya kok kurang bagus ya. Sebentar. El Mestre. Ngapain El Mestre? Doe. Udah mau turu dia, Bang. Tuh. Lihat Bang Yus, begitu dong. Turu Bang, turu Bang, turu.
what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Well, the 10th of July 2021 was such a significant day in the international career of Lionel Messi, was it not, Jim?
Yeah, he finally got that giant monkey off his back at the...
Watkins! Wonderful from Watkins! About as smooth as it gets! The ideal start!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great
Gila ya,
industry,
Oli Watkins nih.
great confidence.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was
Gila.
absolutely spanked.
Watkins!
So, a breakthrough already. And he shoots! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Looking for the run. Xavi Alonso. Do it. Lopez. Messi. Xavi Alonso. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, red. Nice interception. Xavi Alonso. Cafu. There will be a throw-in. Beckenbauer. He is through here. A lot of space ahead of him. Takes a shot. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is one. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, off the bar! Gerrard.
Nah,
First quarter of an hour gone.
lewat nih.
Barcelona definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
And here's Watkins. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Rashford is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. That's a cute ball. Oh, super ball! And he was alert to it. Caceres. Now it's Messi. And it's De Bruyne. And the pass is intercepted. De Bruyne is offering some sort of an apology there. Great chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defense like that.
Dapat Hazard, dapat Gerrard. Ya makanya bang, harus ada objektif bang. Mainnya gitu-gitu doang, makanya biasa gitu-gitu doang.
Adams. Beckenbauer.
Sebenarnya sih kalau mau semangat, kayak begini dong.
And it's Rashford. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Van Basten. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Doué. Van Basten. Oh, shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Xavi Alonso is there, and he can get that clear. Fermin. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Shot a goal! He hits the net. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Persib Bandung are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Not the most accurate pass. And it's Lopez. Oh, well measured.
Oh, good taking.
Goes for a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? I think that's offside.
Objektif gua,
Yes, it is.
betul. Itu dia nggak ada objektif. Men gini harus ada objektif nih. Makanya main nge-live bang.
Cafu.
Lihat nih.
Persib Bandung looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And here's
Di
Batistuta.
live kan, kalau enggak astaga ini ID malas banget gua mainkan ya.
He's going to be disappointed with that. That looks a decent ball. And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's a pretty loose pass.
Ini nge-lag nih ini. Males ya.
That's a good ball.
Nge-lag
It's a
cuy.
sharp pass. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Aims beyond the defence.
Nge-lag nih.
Van Basten.
Yang kayak kemarin nge-lagnya nih. Nge-lag sedetik itu cok.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Due, given the lift of his goal, looking for options for movement. That's a shade optimistic. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Reflections on the first half.
ID ternak.
Things have worked out pretty well
ID ternak
so far, Peter. If it ain't broke,
belum beres soal yang ini bang. Yang ternak tuh udah selesai semua santai.
Persib Bandung are
Ini nih yang belum
heading
beres
into
nih.
break. Very happy with how it's gone so far.
Ternak udah beres ternak mah. Ternak asalkan dapat showtime beres.
Gets us going once more.
Mendingan yang dimainkan ID yang ini nih. ID ternak kan masih oke lah. Dapatnya masih lumayan tuh.
Adams with the challenge,
Sip.
and he has given away a free kick.
Nge-lag nih yang ini.
Adams has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. And it was a chance, but neat and drink for the keeper.
well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Beckenbauer. Gerard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, it's Batistuta. Tries to pass it through. Thinks about the shot. And they win it back again. Femi, renowned for his long-range shooting. That's beautifully weighted. Chance! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply
Udah semangat itu
breathtaking
Oli
stuff.
bro. Udah bang, udah semangat makanya udah beres.
Finished with
ID yang itu udah beres
That's just
semua.
downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the control.
Udah
And
santai.
then that gentle scoop.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Semangat.
3-0,
Makanya
and
beres
things are
semua bang.
starting to look awfully cosy.
ID yang ini nih.
Caceres got a long way forward to join the attack. This is Batistuta! Always going over the top.
Well, talking about playing into your
Di live
opponent's
kan.
hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear.
Applies the finish!
Aneh.
Keeper gets just
Gara-gara
about
nge-lag ya.
enough of it.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's fabulous. Quick look, thought about, goes for the shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Rating berapa? 17 berapa gitu bang? As.
Oh, terrible pass. It's a loose ball.
17 berapa gitu bang? Lupa tadi. 17 barusan kalah sih 17-30 apa ya?
It's a sharp little ball here. Flashes impressive jump. Oh, good finish. They will take that. They are
Tren.
absolutely ripping it up.
Apalagi tren yang ada itu. Cuman jarang ya gue lihat orang pakai tren. Bahkan kan ada tren yang itu tuh.
Persib Bandung are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Adams. Gerrard. And it's De Bruyne. For Xavi Alonso. Caceres.
Oh, really well played.
And it's De Bruyne. This is Batistuta. Batistuta! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his
Ya
tenacity won
Neymarnya
the day.
lagi oke nih. So. Tinggal ID ini doang nih, belum beres nih.
Persib Bandung choosing to make the first change. Now they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Playing for a throw. And he's managed to gift it back.
Kafu oke lah. Kenceng banget lagi. Aduh asem.
The speed is slippery. Defense though able to hold on this time. He's in a great position.
Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things looking... And the finish! It's a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Tries to play it through. Great vision. He can run onto that. He's made sure that's not getting through. It's a goal kick. Messi. Gerrard. Xavi Alonso. Ambitious ball here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Gerrard. That pass isn't the best. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, just chance for a shot! Well taken goal. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Tuh, 1753. Ai. Dikit lagi golnya. Sabar. 753 tuh sebenarnya berapa game lagi tuh kalau menang terus? Kalau menang terus. Kita lihat ya, ini nge-lag juga nggak ya? Kalau ini nge-lag juga berarti ya biasa. Laptop sudah terpanasan. Aduh, gini dong bisa santai.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
It's a good foot in there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Lopez, they lead! Brilliant from Lopez! A finish right from the top draw. The first significant strike. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Indonesia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. They played right into his path. Rodri. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Persib Bandung leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Cafu made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's offering some
Maju
sort of
dong
apology there.
guys.
Oh, he made it look a bit
Guys.
predictable.
Press.
And it's De Bruyne. Well seen. Saw that coming.
Gila,
That
gua
was
sendiri
well
nih
played, well stopped.
yang intercept, yang ngambil.
Costa Corta.
There's no respite if you're
Tolong
being chased down like
guys.
this.
Tolong guys.
And it's Koeman.
Dibantu.
Rijkaard. Vermeer. And here's Van Basten. Van Basten is having a shot! Oh, good finish. Again, in a trice. And
Kalau lag
they are
berarti.
soaring.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks
Gue
telepathic.
nge-lag tuh banyak faktor sih ya.
24 minutes is number 15, Watkins.
Banyak faktor yang membuat gue nge-lag kalau gue.
Persib Bandung are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, that's well done, really
Si Pangeran sip,
robust.
kasih Pangeran sip.
Costa Corta. Fermi
Aduh,
looking for the chance to
nyaris.
skip one in from range. And here's Van Basten.
Cafu.
Bukan ke
See that
sana.
early. Used a certain sixth sense. De Bruyne. Kukcu. Xavi Alonso. And it's Makalele.
Nge-lag. Cek.
Belletti. And it's De Bruyne. Now De Bruyne. A temporary retreat here. No luck with that dink over the top.
Itu.
Persib Bandung do have a chance to counter here. It's come to nothing. Fermi given the lift of his goal. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And here's Watkins. Koeman. And it's Rijkaard. Cafu. Cafu ventures forward. Cafu plays it in. Shapes the shot. Relentless. Just relentless. And with that, it is pretty much
Ya,
a
kenapa
done
nih gua?
deal. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Memang udah agak-agak sini sebentar. Asal. Memang Konami. Dikit lagi dikasih divisi 1, dikasih divisi 3. Eto'o, Messi, Hazard, Thiago, Edmilson, Safi.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So straight into the action. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
João Cancelo. Oh, that's a key interception. We expected better, and so did he. Van Basten. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Oh, just
Oh, he's taken it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Eto'o. João Cancelo has it in a wide position. Oh, shooting chance! And another try!
Wih, goalkeeper, let's go.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. He's there to hit it!
Mantap.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Saliba is offering a right smile there.
Do it. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And here's Van Basten. Now it's Watkins. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lopez. He's in plenty of space here. He's got to go.
Ngelek ah. Terakhir. Game terakhir
I
nih.
guess he tried one of his specials.
João Cancelo. João Cancelo making
Ngelek,
good progress.
coy.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Nice looking ball. That's good vision. Edmilson.
Was.
And it's Hazard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ngelek.
It's an interesting matchup.
Gak bisa.
Costa, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And Dijk gets across to intercept that. Now, can they get him away? And Messi! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Gua cek dulu apa ya.
Corner number 2 then. Getting up there! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
He's permanently trained on that bottom corner. Oh, he's found support out wide. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Goes for a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. A real cut and thrust.
Paris Saint-Germain have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And here's Thiago. Koeman. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Stood up well to him there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on, takes a shot.
Wah,
And he has kicked it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's a pretty loose pass. There's one of the players of the week.
Okay, being behind at the break
Kesana
isn't
dong,
ideal,
cuy.
but there's plenty of time to reply.
On time, excellent interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Doué. Chance! He's got the keeper, but hit the post. And here's the chance to counter. Hazard. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
There will be one
Bustling
minute
through
added time.
Hazard! Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
That's the end of the first 45.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And we come to
Well,
you now
both
with a quick
half-time team
request
talks
for
will undergo
support
change
from
now.
our world
One will be
champion.
solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So
jago.
that's it for the first half,
Jago lah.
and everyone
Divisi
takes a
1.
well-earned rest. Away we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they...
Chance for a shot! Doué. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Koeman. Oh, it's Van Basten. Cafu. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Hazard.
Aduh, tuh.
Threads one in. That looks a good ball through. Decent chance!
Pas.
And it's there!
El Chapu.
With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish.
Like itu loh.
Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Kelihatan gak sih? Ngelak juga sih.
3-0, and things are starting to... Impressive jump! João Cancelo. Hazard. In with the challenge. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
There's the shot! And that's a tiny finish! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Paris Saint-Germain really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Persib Bandung may be down, but not out just yet. Fermin charging forward, the ball at his feet. Thiago. Xavi, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Watkins being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind...
Oh, good try! And there's a goal! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Persib Bandung now just need... He'll try from distance! Just on target.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that. It wasn't far away at all.
Ay, turun ke Anda.
Substitution on the field. Number 12.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 16. Fermin. Number 24. Desiree doing. Number 15. Watkins. Coming on the field.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
21.
Oh, that's
Shevchenko.
fabulous.
Number 10.
That's a good run down the left.
Number 14.
So a reprieve for the time being. Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here. Oh, delightful ball. Persib Bandung needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly.
Masih ada nih,
The odds were stacked against them.
Kalau ada nge-lag, gue juga nge-lag bang. Pakai tes cancel udah tau nge-lag. Bang. Musuhnya iya. Gue udah tau nge-lag begini gue.
Persib Bandung perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. That's a really buccaneering run he's making. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Yang jauh banget, gimana sih jauh? Tuh kan, lu freeze sedetik gitu kalau posisinya itu susah.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Asit.
He has found a way through.
Tuh kan itu nge-lag gue, gila gue.
Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
That is some save from the hair. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Pelan.
Oh, good effort. And he stuck it away. Passing no way back, but they are level. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there in taking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And again they hit the front.
Aduh.
truly
Aduh,
superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure, and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Paris Saint-Germain with the lead.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them to go.
He leaps for it. Well taken goal. Level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the
Sit.
defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Sit.
It's turning into quite a gem. Shoot!
Sit. Hazardnya kurang ajar.
Substitutions taking place.
So here comes the substitution. Paris Saint-Germain now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this. But has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Always onto it. It's Ibrahimovic! That was superb goalkeeping.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Maju guys, maju guys. Bolanya kok nggak di gua
Minutes
guys?
has been indicated.
Now it's Ronaldinho over to the right flank. Can he latch on to this? He's rising! And no mistake! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line!
Tuh tren Arnold tuh gila.
Searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that move.
So is that the decisive goal? Not
Kenapa ya?
much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Played back in. Terrific effort!
Hai.
And that is that. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Just a quick
Said that
announcement.
done, desperately failing to impose themselves on the game.
Mudah-mudahan turunnya nggak banyak nih, turun dikit aja. Aduh 20 lagi. Turun 20. Udah guys, itu dulu guys ya. Demikian streaming kali ini. Thank you udah nonton, yang udah like, yang udah subscribe. Lanjut nge-like bang, nge-like nih laptop gua kayaknya. Besok lagi aja lah, dikit lagi kok. Besok lagi bang ya. Oke, sampai jumpa streaming berikutnya. Bye guys.